Hello, welcome back. We are now looking at some phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a verb and preposition combination, or perhaps two prepositions. A good example, which you have in the explanation here, is to add up. Okay, this can mean to add things together to a particular sum, or it means to make sense. For example, I added up my expenses yesterday. I accumulated them together to make a particular sum. Or, this doesn't add up. It was supposed to be here and it's not. So this doesn't make sense. Not a lot of grammar explanation needed here, but it's worth noting that native speakers will use a lot of phrasal verbs. Perhaps expressions and phrasal verbs will make up 5 to 10% of spoken English. So you need to learn them as you go. Don't learn 100 in one day. You will forget 100 by the next day. Learn them little by little. So maybe 4 or 5 per week, and try to give some examples which are relevant to yourself. Okay, on to the exercise in just a moment. Hello, welcome back. Time for your answers on the phrasal verb section, number 1. Okay, the first one. Who adds up your expenses at home? I add up my expenses myself. Number 2. What do your bills add up to each month? My bills add up to 500 euros each month. Did you answer back as a child? Personally, I was a very good child, so no, I didn't answer back as a child. Should you answer for being late to this class? Normally this one is used in a question. We don't normally reply using answer for, but we can. So, yes, you should answer for why you are late for class. Would you ask after me if I were ill? Yes, I'm concerned about your health, so I will ask after you if you are ill. If you sold your car, what would you ask up to? I would ask up to 50,000 euros if I sold my car, because I drive a very nice sports car. Would you ask someone back after a first date? If the date goes well, perhaps. So maybe I would ask someone back after the first date. When was the last time you asked someone out? Now, this is normally used in a romantic sense, but we can use it in a friendly sense as well, but mostly romantic. So the last time I asked someone out was a few years ago. When you are away, who waters your plants? My neighbor kindly waters my plants when I am away. And the last one. When was the last time you backed out of something? The last time I backed out of something was a month ago, because I finally decided I didn't want to go bungee jumping. It's a very dangerous activity. And that concludes your first 10 examples of phrasal verbs. So we have another few sections in the book with some more common phrasal verbs. And we'll see you in the next section, which is some adjectives. Bye-bye for now.